So what is exactly the dark night of the soul? The dark night of the soul is a period of darkness. For those who pursue a spiritual path, there may come a time when on that spiritual path where this feeling that just may seem to come out of nowhere floods you with this feeling of darkness, sadness, depression, isolation, feeling misunderstood, other people not understanding what this feels like or what it's like for you, feeling lonely, losing interest in things that usually do you so much good. And what is the purpose of the dark night of the soul? The dark night of the soul is a period when you're on your spiritual path and you're doing your best to be the best you. There comes a point when you get so strong and so far and so into it that there comes a point where a part of you has to die. What part of you that is? It's the part of you that isn't you. Those fears, those doubts, those worries, those old habits, programmings, tendencies, your old self, the false self, all of those things that feel so negative and so worrisome and so stressful and daunting, and those are actually not you. You are love. You are the divine light of the Creator. And on your spiritual path, being as true to yourself as you can, when these parts of you want to die, that is the dark night of the soul coming. And when they die, it feels painful. It feels, like I said, isolating. You feel misunderstood. You feel confused. You feel depressed, anxiety, worrisome, loneliness. The purpose of the dark night of the soul is to extract these parts of you that are not really you out of you. It's a very sacred process, but it's also an intense one and can feel very difficult sometimes. And during this process of the dark night of the soul, well, what do you naturally feel inclined to do? You want to help yourself. You might start doing all kinds of different things to help yourself. Or you might resist the pain or feel very not knowing what to do about it. And the more deep into it you go, the more confused you get. And that is the false self trying to hold on to you, trying to keep you in fear, trying to hold you back, trying to keep you from not progressing, trying to tell you that, oh my God, there's something wrong with me. Oh my God, did I do something wrong? Am I being punished? What is this experience that I'm having? Why do I feel so confused? Worry not, dear ones, for the process of the dark night of the soul does have solutions. The pain that is felt and that is bubbling up to the surface is literally pain that has been suppressed, feelings, all kinds of things that have been suppressed for years, or just for a long time. And it's coming to the surface now, so you can be the real you, the true you, the strong, amazing, fearless you. And one of the requirements of the dark night of the soul is to love, give love to everything that comes up, all those grotesque feelings, all those painful memories, all those crazy feelings that are hard to feel, all of the mental craziness that may come up, or any kind of thoughts or patterns. It's like they all come up. Do what you can to take a step away from it, and just do what you can to just send love to it, and know that it's leaving you. It won't hurt you. It's not bothering you. It can't ever hurt you again. And it's a purification process. It can take time. It will certainly take patience. But trust. Trust that you'll get through this. And keep doing your best to send love to all of the pain that surfaces, no matter what it is. You don't have to think about it. If some hateful or crazy thought comes up, just don't get into it. Don't think about it. Just go, I send you love. I love you. And I let you go, and I release you. And I choose to move on. That's one good example of being able to let go of some pain that comes up. So, know that it's a natural part of the process, and you won't feel so painful. I don't want to say crazy, but you won't feel so awkward in pain. When I talk about the pain of the dark night of the soul, all the feelings, the emotions, the suppression, and giving it love, I will say that it can be very trying. And if you're resisting it, or fighting it, or thinking about it, or diving into it, or dancing with it, or getting entangled with it, and not stepping away from it, and just detaching from it and giving it love, it can have its moments where it feels so unbearable. One of the things that it's definitely here to teach us is that when it gets so unbearable, it literally almost feels like it's pinning you into a corner, and you have no choice but to surrender. And that is one of the strongest and most amazing ways to get out of the dark night of the soul, is to surrender. Like I said, you take that step back away from all the drama in your head and all the drama that you're feeling, like internal and mental and emotional and memories and suppressed feelings. Take a step away from it and give it love. Also, surrender. Just let it go. Don't try to figure out how you're going to deal with it. Let it go. Give it to the Creator. Give it to the highest. Give it to the divine. Give it to God. The dark night of the soul, with all of the entanglement of pain and suffering and the memories and the feelings that come up that we're stepping away to give love to surrender from, to let them be dealt with by a higher power, to be guided by a higher power, to know how to be in this situation and still have your sanity. One of the greatest teachings from the dark night of the soul, with all of the pain and stepping away from it, and you being your true self and not your false self, it's teaching us to trust that this process is merciful, it will end, it is temporary, to have acceptance that we're in it and that we're experiencing all these feelings, just accept it, and to surrender and let it go, and to love what comes up. It's teaching us to trust, let go, surrender, and have acceptance. That, I would say, is the gateway out of the dark night of the soul. To let go of all those false aspects of yourself and to surrender into the true ones. It's almost like they're saying you don't have to really do anything to be the real you. You just have to let go of all the things that are not you. And yeah, it can be a challenge, it can be painful, it can be even a struggle. But these are the guidelines to get you through it, if any of these symptoms resonate with you in the way that I've expressed. Remember, this too shall pass. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I really, really, truly hope that this has reached out to somebody out there in some way, whether it's the exact similar or parallel experience, or whether it is giving you help in some other area of your life or your soul or your emotional state or your mental state. I just hope it helps somehow. My love to you. Thank you for watching. This is Natalia.